spooky alien projector project can be found in Make Volume 16, and it's by Brian McNamara. And the parts cost about $5 total to build this alien projector, so let's get started. All you'll need is a piece of PVC pipe, some balsa wood, a switch, a resistor, a 9-volt battery clip, some wire, along with the alien template. And you'll also need an LED. The project calls for a green one, but I decided to change it up just a bit, and I used a high-power white LED. And I'm also going to use a small piece of green theatrical gel to turn the alien green. The first thing to do is to build a small circuit, so we'll start by clipping the 330 ohm resistor leads back to about 1/4 inch, and we'll do the same thing for the LED. Then we'll solder one end of the resistor to the negative side of the LED. And then a small piece of wire gets soldered to the positive end of the LED. Now grab the 9-volt battery clip and we'll put a small piece of heat shrink tubing over the negative lead of that 9-volt battery clip and solder that to the other end of the resistor. Now we're going to make sure all the connections are right and everything's working before we shrink the tubing, so don't do that quite yet. And now for the switch. The wire that comes off of the LED will go to one end of the switch, and then the positive line coming from our 9-volt battery clip goes to the other end of the switch. And the circuit is built, so add a 9-volt battery and press the switch and your LED should come on. The alien template is available on the PDF of this project, so we're going to cut out both the front and back pieces of this template. And now this is probably the most time-consuming part of the project. The templates will be laid on our balsa wood and carefully cut out. Now you have to do this slow and carefully because, at least with this alien template, there are some very small cuts that need to be made, so be patient. Once you're done, both pieces should look like this. Now, I used a little bit of sandpaper to soften off some of the rough edges on the front panel, which is the alien itself. Now, you can pick up theatrical gel online, or even some music stores may carry it, so I cut out a piece, and using some super glue, I adhered my green gel to my alien head. The back piece of the projector gets a small cutout. In my case, my switch was square, so I cut out a small square. And then also another small piece will be a support piece. So the switch gets squeezed into the support piece and then into the back part of the projector. And then I use some hot glue to adhere the support piece to the back of the projector. And then the final piece of balsa wood will have a hole cut out in the middle, and that's where the LED will go. In my case, it was a 10mm LED, so it fit nice and snug without any glue. All right, let's put it all together. The piece of balsa wood with the LED goes inside the piece of PVC pipe, and then we'll put our 9-volt battery in there, followed by our wiring, and then our back panel, which has our switch, and that'll just fit in tight enough. We don't need to glue that because we'll want to replace that 9-volt battery at some point. Then we'll hot glue our front piece and put our PVC pipe over that, and our alien projector is finished. Now you will need a dark room for this, but I was amazed at how large you could get this alien shape. It was about a little over 1 foot wide on the wall, and I'll keep in mind with this project you can cut out just about any shape in the front. For holiday seasons or just about anything, you can use this little mini projector. In our case, it's an alien projector. I'm Kip K, and we'll see you next time with another weekend project.